And again, I'm going to break the, whoa, okay, hang on. Let me break this into blocks. So we've got, this is nice. So we got youth. Let me enable
Right.
editing. That might
But
help.
I did the and because I was having difficulty even following it myself.
Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. So you want to make this simple for yourself.
Right.
So we'll do this. This is on exercise. So that's
Yes.
nice. And then we have the digital
On
aspect.
there, yeah. And I don't think that one is good enough. And I
That's
was trying to
okay.
figure out how to work it out because I added some stuff, and when I added, I noticed they weren't even doing the searches, and I couldn't understand why. And I don't understand how PubMed or these. I can I
Okay,
can
but
watch a
we'll
video.
look. We'll look. We just went through. Actually, we went through a little bit of this piloting. I did a little bit of this piloting with Tyrone
We have
today as
oh, with
well.
Tyrone. Okay.
So yeah. So remember, let's go into PubMed and we'll go straight to advanced. Okay. Let's take one at a time. So I do like going the title abstract. So that's there. So let's take a look. So first, let's operationalize these words. Let's get youth, preteen, adolescent. So this looks pretty straightforward. Oh, wait, but we need here, this might need quotes around it, but let's just see. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, so that looks all right.
Some of had quotes, and I couldn't figure out whether he needed quotes.
Yeah, sometimes if you start getting a lot of, sometimes if you have multiple words like this, you might need quotes because it can just take young.
But I saw down there they had quotes, and so I was there thinking, should I put in quotes?
Yeah, we'll take it in two steps. Sometimes you do need quotes. Let's come here to exercise. So you want to keep your terms. So this is after the output has run, it's converted it like this. So I'm just
This is
going to
straight from
do,
another, this is from a
okay,
journal.
so that's
It's
good.
not mine, this is a journal.
Exercise, physical activity, or physical exercise. And you don't need physical exercises. You can just do physical exercise star usually, or acute exercise,
Or you're going to do a
uh,
subset of those that list.
or let's do isometric exercise. And I think some of these might be more than you need, but that's okay. Aerobic exercises. So they put quotes around these. And I think the quotes probably um, is probably going to be appropriate for some. Let's just take a look. See, so if they have exercise or all this stuff, exercise is already going to be capturing physical exercise or any of these things. So some of this detail exercise training,
It's a bit like,
exercise is just going to capture that. So that's okay. So I think we can keep skipping there. So let's do running. Running is good. That's actually a mesh term, so that's nice. Or jogging is a mesh term. Or physical conditioning human. That looks like it's a mesh term.
you never need physical activity. That's the official term. You never
Yeah,
need physical
exactly,
activity.
exactly.
Physical
So, but
activity is the most accepted term in the literature. So that
yeah,
one has to be a search term in my opinion.
and then circuit based exercises. That's also a mesh term. I didn't realize that was a mesh term, but it appears to be. Or high,
How do you know it's a search term? Oh, because it says measure underneath there. Okay.
yeah, interval training. Now, I don't know if they're just making up mesh terms, so I can't really tell how good this is. I mean, there's a lot of this stuff that there's a whole bunch. Run, walk, jog. Let's try it. Let's get some of these. Some of these look pretty good. Biking. Yep.
Swimming.
Yep. So some of this. Or swimming. Yeah, swimming's good.
Strength training would be good for young people.
Yep. Stretch. Thanks.
Strength training would be good, I think.
And then strength. Yep.
Yeah,
Or
strength.
so what's a good one for strength? Strength training. Is there a good weight lift strengthening? Yeah, weightlifting.
Yeah, weightlifting.
Yep.
Yeah, that was just lifted straight from.
Okay, so let's just take this and see what, just as a start, what we end up with. So come in PubMed, title abstract. Let's add to history. And now the interesting thing is this doesn't appear to have found mesh terms. They're trying to say there are mesh terms, but I'm not seeing the mesh come in. Let me come back. It may have to be.
Let me put it in automatically.
It will, I think, if you put it like this. Let me just add to history, and it's not finding meshes. So I don't know what was wrong with that other search, but it wasn't finding a whole bunch of mesh there. But we do need physical activity for sure. That is a big.
Added that.
No, we definitely need physical activity.
That's the first thing I would put.
100%. I don't know why that wasn't.
No, you took it out.
Oh no, it's there. It's there. It's right there.
You took it out. Yeah, you took it
Yeah,
out.
it's right there.
That's kind of critical.
That is absolutely critical. That's why we need this. So let me come back to title and abstract. And we're gonna go and whoops. And I'm gonna count it there. Wait, so something just got thrown off with syntax. Let's add this to history again. Okay. That's good. 629. And let's do a quick mesh term search. Again, this is all from the yeah, I just want to understand. So I hope this is relatively clear, I hope. Physical activity. So it is coming as exercise as a mesh term. So let's come back and
exercise is a mesh term, not physical activity.
Search PubMed. So this will go to our advanced. Good. So let's go into our advanced search results and let's refresh the page. So it should have our mesh term there. Okay. Let's just see if that actually adds anything with or 687. So that was a useful mesh term. Okay. So this is looking nice so far here. 687. And now we need the last part on digital media.
That's the tricky part. I'm not worried about the first two. It's that and making sure.
Yeah, so this looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about this. So what was what was worrying you here?
The fact that I'm missing so many articles.
Because you're missing so many articles. Okay, but that's okay. We're gonna figure out. So what we have to then do.
I didn't understand what those things meant. So like now you're telling me that means title and abstract. I didn't know that. I knew, at least I knew what mesh was, or at least had some idea. And when I put in searches, I noticed that some of the things weren't finding, like some things were ignored or not found. And I thought,
yeah, so this is exactly, so this ignored, you've got a problem with your syntax. You got a problem with your quotes. So let's just look and see where that is. Or website. Yeah, so website star, you don't really want the star inside the quotes. If you're gonna do the star. In laptop, I don't think there's anything that's come after laptop or PDA. There's nothing that's gonna come after that.
This is what these people were doing, and I was like, I wasn't even following them.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Why they have stars in between the quotation made no sense to me either. What star means.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean that they're going to be. Doesn't mean that it's right. It's basically any word. Web, if it's a web star, will be website. Will get captured. Social networking, new media. There's something that's gone on. There's something that's gone a little goofy though. Yeah, like so you can see here. Here's what's happened. There's some quotes missing here at the end. So they have not put this in a replicable way. You can see there's an issue with the quotes. So that's what's throwing everything off. Let me just break this up and see where the disconnect is. We need every open quote to have a closed quote. See here, there's not a closed quote, and that's why stuff was getting ignored, simply because you didn't have a closed quote at the end of it. Look, sometimes people don't report in a very accurate way. You know, we aspire to do this in a way that people can just copy and paste in. Unfortunately, not everybody achieves.
They might have done it right, but they might not have
that level of precision to where you can just copy and paste in what they've done, and that's unfortunate. See, the asterisk in your search was ignored. So let's come back in the advanced and see where that was ignored. Let's just add it to the history and see what it says again. Asterisk, you must use 4 more characters for a wildcard search. Okay, so it's just saying if you want a root word, a 3-letter root word like web, this web star is not gonna work as a root word.
Sure.
is too short. The root needs to be 4 words or more. That's all that's barking about. So nothing fancy there. Okay, see, that took care of it.
So I was concerned about 2 things. Like at the end of it, I was watching the other stuff and you said that, oh, you want to report that you've utilized somebody else's things, so that's a good argument. And then also when I did the, what do you call it? Is it the beta thing? There's just so many missing, and I just have been doing when I'm tired, and I just was just not
Yeah,
sure what
no,
to do anymore.
don't.
I'm just feeling really bad about, like, I didn't know
No,
where to,
no.
where
So
to
here
go
we got
anymore.
1310. So let's just see, let's stress test this and see, right? So a lot of these things, we're getting stuff that doesn't look relevant, right? So let's see, why are we
Exactly.
getting, so we're getting we get type 1, type 2 errors. Let's see, why are we getting stuff like this that's not relevant? So this has children and physical activity, but this doesn't really have anything. We need to see what term is coming in here that could be flagged, that could be the issue. So something in this digital term is being flagged. Laptop, app, internet, there's one of these terms that's in here that is creating an issue and getting us a whole bunch of irrelevant stuff. Texting, messaging, game, video game, laptop, PDA, something like this. So let's look. In the title, unexpected risk of COVID.
When it's only title and abstract, they're looking through. They're not looking at the paper. At least I learned something today.
No, it's only looking at the title and abstract. So let's
Sure.
just see.
But I don't see the web, I don't see games, I don't see anything related to those search terms. Why didn't pick it? It's not the title.
Exactly. There
It's not the
isn't,
title, so there's something wrong with.
but it could also be a word in here like app. For example, you have the term app.
Yeah, but I don't see. Do you see the word app there? I'm reading that.
Nope. Nope. So see,
Think
right?
of app.
So for it to appear in the search, it's going to have something
app,
in here.
but we can't take with app. App is an important idea.
Let's see,
So,
but let's see
website?
if we can figure out which of the media terms is picking up. Let's see, is it picking up phone? No, it's not phone. Sometimes it can be a word like sport, right? Like sport, like this would appear inside here. So we just need to look, because what that's going to throw off our search. So you have to do a little bit of detective work and figure out what's going on. So it's not website. Is it internet?
So there's a way to identify which word it is.
Exactly. So we want to figure out why an article like this got in. So right, this is troubleshooting a type 1 error. Why did this get in when we didn't want it to be in? Which of our key words has brought it? So we found words in, we found physical activity and we found youth. So we can see.
Right, that is.
Fair
I
enough.
did notice there's a lot of type
That should
1.
be in, but there's something else. Now it could be coming because of the, right. So we see exactly physical activities there. So 100% that's going to hit. And we saw in children, that's the other thing. Did we have children as one of our terms? Do you remember?
So not sure. We'd have to look.
In here, was there children? I don't think we had children actually. Preteen, let me just go look. Did we have children?
I don't think we actually had children. Oh, children is not there right now.
No, so this is a strange one to enter. Because this has, no, it has youth.
It has youth. It has youth.
Youth, so that's what's hitting. Let's go back. Sometimes you can see, when you come back here, it'll highlight. So you see here, see here, messages.
Oh, that shows you what is the actual.
Yeah, sometimes you can see wearable activity, so that's nice. Electronic health. This looks like messages is the word that got.
Right, and that one doesn't. It's not a hit.
Messages, I think, is.
Take out messages.
I think messages is a problem. Text messaging. So these are good. So you can see that these are good ones. Web-based physical activity, web-based application. Those are all nice. Accelerometers.
We look
So,
for.
so we've obviously hit a mesh term that's gone on something. But there are some terms that are throwing
Even at
things.
number 5, it's not a
Display
hitting.
options. I want to do summary. I want to show the whole abstract. No, I wanted to show us the words. Hang on. This is not. Now, sometimes you can have here too. Sometimes things can prop up in the keywords, but no, that's not. No, it's better. Summary was giving us a little bit more about the match. Let's go look at our advanced search. Hang on. So it was a little bit clunky. Let's make sure everything's gone the way we want. So we got video games, add query, this here. And let me just make sure this is doing what we want. Let's add this with and. Now. So that has gone through. So it has gone through and put a quote all around this. I think we need messages to go away though.
Right.
Texting, here we go, texting or messaging. So let's get rid of messaging. And here's the thing, this intervention, I have a feeling intervention, telephone intervention, online intervention, electronic intervention, this should be okay. Let's keep looking at, oops. Let's go back in our words. We'll adjust it from here. So I'm happy with youth and exercise here. These are all okay. The big thing is digital, as you point out. So let's get rid of.
Then on the other hand, it's missing a lot of stuff, so I don't think it's good enough either. So I don't think it's robust either on the digital is what leading to type 1 and type 2 errors.
So I'm starting to think video, I'm just going to put in quotes this one.
Yeah.
Video game. Games might be an issue.
Yeah, I think we should take out games.
I'm tempted to take out game and gaming. I want to take out messaging. And let's try again. Let's get this into title and abstract. And add to the history. Okay.
The one thing, I don't know if there's actually any searching on it, there's a big trend now with gamification, but I have no idea if gamification is used for physical activity interventions. Just thinking.
Yeah,
out of my head.
Yeah.
Let's right now.
Let's start with
refining for the future.
Let's see how this works. So look, that brought down, just taking out messages in those few tweaks we made brought us down to 784. Let's see if good. And see, and that kicked out. So it looked like messaging that kicked out that corona, that one study that looked off. That fixed that. This is looking nice.
So taking out we did messaging and games. We did 2 things.
Yeah, exactly. There must have been something in there.
Messaging between those 2.
Yeah, those 2 must have been the ones that were throwing it. So this one looks pretty nice. This one, however, this one doesn't look so nice. Yeah, so the systematic reviews we're probably going to throw out, but
yeah, but
it's still, it has the words we think. So this has some, it has an accelerometer data. So let's look. We need to see.
That's why it's in there.
Sorry.
You can use it's in there because it has accelerometer. It's not an intervention. It uses accelerators to measure. It's
a measurement. So do we have that here? So accelerometer is not here. So I'm trying to figure out again which of these words here might have been triggered.
Sorry, I'm not looking at the first terms. It would be
so adolescent and physical activity are definitely here. But let's figure out what search term was causing it to hit. I'm not sure which one is causing this to hit. Hi, Hagar. Good to have you join us. We're just troubleshooting some aspects on Susan's search. So again, my sense is, Susan, this tells me that there's a term in here that somehow is cropping up. And I'm not sure. I'm tempted. I have a feeling that this app might be an issue because that can be, that might be turning up like a word like happiness or something.
Maybe we can call it health apps instead.
I think app,
If
I
you
think
call, if
app,
you call it health apps or
no, I think we need to put,
apps,
I'm worried
oh, in
about the,
quotes.
I'm
Oh, I
putting in
see.
quotes. I
Oh, I
think
see.
that might be part of the issue.
But you
Also,
definitely need this strategy. Yeah.
application is another problem because it could be, you have a word like application of something. So I think that's my suspicion. There's a little bit of trial and error here.
But the problem with taking out application is that application is, maybe you need software application. Application is a proper word. App is no, I don't know if it's really a formal word.
Yeah, we
You're not
left
getting
app
me.
in.
Application
So
is
video
really the
game,
word.
let's just see our video game search. This here, 15. Wait a second. What did we just pull out here? For some reason, you see here, look here. This is where it came. I see it now. So Fitbit, somehow it was coming because of accelerometer. Where is accelerometer in here? Oh, here. That's why. Okay, never mind. It wasn't the app wasn't the issue, or the application, or the apps actually. What the issue was, Susan, is this. It's the issue is accelerometer. So you got to decide if you want that. So this is a type 1 error, which, you're going to get some of those. It doesn't necessarily mean that that your search is wrong. It just means that accelerometer is going to get you, if you leave accelerometer in, it's going to get you some type 1 errors.
But I was actually, I mean, it's still getting interesting, and I think it's now the end of the session, but I'm actually more concerned about the type 2 errors. We're not finding most of the articles that I want to find.
Okay,
I'm
so
actually more worried
that's
about the
good.
type 2 errors. So what about that?
So let's go look at a couple type 2 errors. So we've got a lot here. It's just this is in there. You just want to know if something, this one would probably not make it because it's not testing any apps. So you're going to throw this out. But this is fantastic. This probably is, because there's accelerometer. Accelerometer is clearly getting you a lot of stuff that you don't need. Now,
Right,
let's go
I could
look
take
at
it
your,
out if I need to.
exactly. So that would be my suggestion here. I'm just going to save this document. So you see, it just takes a little bit sometimes, Susan, to go through the step to diagnose exactly what the keyword is that's throwing off your search. And there's no substitute for doing this. So let's go through here. So these are the ones. Which of these did you not find?
All of them but the one in green.
So you found the one in green.
Right, and I'm trying to remember why. There was an article found like this one by these same authors.
So this one was not in there. It's in Google. So this Quartz one was not there. Let me just look and see if I can narrow it down to see if it's in there or not. Hang on a second.
So only one was found out of 5.
Okay, no, that's good. So let's look. Quartz et al. That was 2020. Let me try to make this easier to sub search or Google search. No, let me get out of here. Go back to our.
You can search within PubMed.
Yeah, we're gonna search here, and then I want to search within this search. Well, look for Chris, but we already know that this was. Let's search within this. And so Quartz, I think. There's a way to search within the search. I think this is going to mess everything up. Here we go. Quartz. And let's limit it to 2020. So now I'm searching within those results. Publication date 5 years. If it's there. And what was in, let's look at the title of the article, was translatability of wearable technology to increase adolescent physical activity. There it is. It's here. It was in your search, Susan. Your search found it. Susan, it was actually in your search. Okay, so good. So that's good. So but that's why we're checking it. So just make sure. So that was not a type 2 error. So we know we have this one. So that one's there, and you know you have this green one. Let's look for this one. So Leonin. So let me come back in and we'll do the same thing. So we're going to do search within your search. Leonin, and I got to remember the name of it. There's a few, but this is Leonin person. Leonin feasibility of gamified 2017. So let me just do another 5 years. And let's look for it. Wait, did I do something wrong here? 298. There's some weird stuff coming in here. I think I've done something good. I think I didn't do this search within the search here. Okay, no, I messed this up because I need to go back to the original search and then put Leonin
So I was asking, how did you do the first one that you found courts, the courts within the search? How did you do it?
Yeah,
I don't know how you did it.
Okay. Well, look, you can very easily do it like this. Add
just add the name of the author.
Yeah, so let's do this courts, and that's going to be in the author field. I think like this should do it.
Search.
And so you can see things like this. So let's go through.
Only got two.
Translatability. So let's double check it. So that it's not showing now. Translatability. Let me go into Google Scholar.
Wearable technology.
Okay, let's pull up the article. Now this can happen for a series of reasons if it's not coming in. So we need to see if the keywords are turning this up. So the key thing here is wearable. So you have physical activity and you have adolescence. So the issue is you might not be getting wearable technology interventions, but you do have Facebook, right? So as one of your terms, I believe.
No,
Facebook. No, you don't have, you do have Facebook. So if this is not turning up for some reason, it can happen for a number of reasons. It can be Journal of Medical Internet Research, translatability, title abstract, Fitbit Flex. So let's just check one other thing. Could be under adolescence, is not getting it. It's not getting it. Your issue is this term. I would use this root term to capture it on youth. And this, now I think with this tweak, it'll get it. So let's tweak this youth term in our search and see if it pops up then. So let's come back to our advanced and we'll enter our new term here. Add to history. Okay. There's going to be a lot more popping up now. So we're going to add this. We're going to add our video game here. And we're going to go add our exercise. We were pretty happy with the way the exercise was turning out. Okay. See, that adolescent like that has added quite a bit, and now this has come back. This annoying one's come back. So wait, hang on. We got a whole bunch of different search parameters going on at the same time. Maybe I may have picked the wrong.
So wait to start over because I'm like, that's also what I found annoying. It's like you had all these things. I'm like, can you just clear and start over?
Yeah, you can clear your browser and start over. That's totally fine. You can you could start from scratch. So if you want to make it easy for yourself, put this in, put in your exercise. So
you have to open a new browser window.
No, you can just clear everything. So exercise go mesh like this. But you need to add the exercise mesh and then add these in with and. So you have to do that in 2 steps to create your consolidated search. I'm just gonna move this down for a second to keep everything tidy. Okay. We're still getting a whole bunch of stuff. I think a lot is probably coming from this and that's okay.
I mean, I don't think there are that many studies with accelerators as an intervention because they're expensive. So because they're so expensive, I doubt that there are many, but you could miss some. If you
Yeah,
actually use them as, I mean, I would go and look, but the point is, if anybody uses them as an intervention, if you pull it out of the search term, then you could
I don't
miss.
exactly. I don't think it's really what you want. Honestly, I would vote for taking these
Yeah, we could take
out
it out because
because it's not the intervention per se. You want here, you want to capture the intervention, not how you measured it. So let me
no,
get
but the
this.
pedometer is an intervention. It's an intervention. You can what what is it? What do you mean by the Fitbit and the pedometer is the intervention for a wearable? It is actually having on the knowing that you're being measured is the intervention.
Okay, then in that case, that we'll leave the pedometer.
So I will leave the pedometer and take out the accelerator because accelerator is like a fancy pedometer. That's
Okay.
how I would put it.
Okay. So this here, the way we're searching youth now, this changed to adolescence. Look, adolescent before, I don't think you're capturing. Look at the difference in how the search term was coming before. Okay, no, the adolescent is not a big change. So let me just delete this. I think this is going to capture it though. So 2 million there. We need to combine these.
Or you wanted to put in the star.
I want to put in an exercise
You didn't
mesh
say-
term. And I want to put in this in the title. You know what I did? I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. I forgot to put title and abstract, and that's why we somehow got a whole bunch of terms.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
now getting all these papers.
Yeah, that was getting too many. We want it in the title and abstract. Please fill out this field.
Do that.
That's what it was. So
Do you think I did that? Did I?
yeah, be careful. You want title and abstract exactly. So that cut it down quite a bit. So we've got exercise mesh term. So we need these two with and. So let's go ahead and create this as a block. That's our exercise term. Let's get our adolescent term in there.
I need to put that. Remember, you wanted to put in a star, or you don't want to do that anymore? Adolescent, you wanted adolescent star.
Yeah.
This is trying to just.
Adolescent, yeah, absolutely.
It was a good point. It was a good point.
That was supposed to be there. I'm going to delete that off.
So you want to
Yeah,
save it.
exactly.
You
So
send it
that
to me.
changes massively. Let me delete that off.
But that was a good point. I'm listening to you carefully, David. Trying to learn.
Good. No, this is good. Okay. And see, I put a syntax error in there in the parentheses. So let's run it again. Let's delete this out. If you want to keep your search tidy, just delete the stuff you don't need. Add to history. Okay, the following term was ignored. There's a parentheses that was ignored. Let's clean that up just to make it nicer. So add. No, we don't want to add. Now we just want to get the video part, this digital bit in. And we're nearly there.
For the best.
Add with and add with and. Okay. Let's see now what we get. 536. Cool. And good. Let's see though. The reason we were doing this, Susan, was because our previous search suggested to us that we were missing that Quartz paper. So let's add and Quartz in the author. And let's see if we get it now. 2. So we're still, oh, there, we got it now. So the issue here, so we could detect why we had that type 2 error.
It was because of the adolescent.
It was adolescent. So now
it was TE, not T, right? And so now we put
exactly,
the star,
that is exactly where we're going. So of course we've got, let's look if we got Lionin in. Let's come back because we may have now patched this up and the Lionin one might be in there. So let's do the same. We don't want that one. I'm going to delete that. Let's add this one. It was this one here. Add this to the query and Lionin. Oops, got to spell it right. Leinonen. So author. Let's see. Let's add this to the history and see if it comes up. If not, no, it's not coming up. Oh wait, something was ignored. Unknown field was ignored. Okay.
And then the author thing that you put in.
You know what? That was something I did. I think I put something wrong in. Let me delete, do this again. Let's add this to the query. Just make sure it's all good. Okay. Fine. And query. And it's doing something weird. We still have this extra parentheses hanging out, which is going to drive us crazy. Where's the extra parentheses?
It's the beginning of the adolescence. I think I saw a parentheses that was missing.
It must be.
Look in the Word document.
Yeah, it's this. It's this.
Yeah,
So,
there was a parentheses missing at the beginning. So
yeah.
I want to add it at the beginning.
Let's delete everything and build up.
See, look right there. It doesn't have the open parentheses.
Yeah, hang on. That's it. I think we fixed it now. Title and abstract. So add to history. Let's go ahead and get our exercise mesh. Add to history. Exercise, add to history. And this exercise mesh needs to be, I actually messed up the exercise mesh. It should be an or command. Yeah, that's on me. Add with
Because the
or.
others are and, but those are or.
Yeah, that's an
It's
or.
the same keyword concept, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, good. So did I put that title in abstract? Wait. This is searching video game all fields. We don't want that. Something has gone off in this. You know what I think is going on? This or. The or has to be capitalized.
Oh.
It's not recognizing the command otherwise. So we want to fix that. You can see the issue, how some of them have title and abstract and end up saying all fields. So I'm just gonna, because it's coding.
You can do a search and replace.
Exactly, it's coding. It's like computer syntax. Exactly. We're gonna search and replace, and all the ors here are gonna go with capital or. So let's, oh no, not in the whole document though. Yeah, here, just this, or capital or. Good. Okay, this should tweak it. Glad we spotted that.
This is. Should I call this?
Yeah. So now this is looking better to me. This is looking better. This is developing also fewer than we had before. So add, and add. Add this to our history, 860. So we got a few more. That's okay. Now, a query and to Leinonen, I think, the author. Let's add that to the history. 2. Okay. Is that there? It is. So it's in there. So the tweaks we have now made mean we've got this one as well.
So have you saved all of them? Have you saved the tweak in the Word document?
Yeah, everything's in the Word document now. So that one's in. So do you see how to do the process now, Susan? Is this clearer? So we've gotten all these. Let's just check. I'm going to check the other two. Middle weird, or whoever that is. Let's put this in. Add to query. And let's do middle, looks like a Dutch name. Middle weird or weird, probably.
Weird
name. Yeah, some.
Your name is stuck in my head. I never heard of Stopla before.
Middle weird. Let's look here. The use and effects of an app-based physical activity intervention in young adults. So let's check. Let's check our terms. Do we have young adults? we don't have young adults. So this one might not be coming in because we don't have young adults. So what does that suggest? That we then need to go and put, oops. We probably need to get, so it hit physical activity. Fitbit, so it has everything here. The thing that is missing 100% is young adults. So that's why this one didn't
It's age 18 to 30. So I would, by the way, I was thinking of changing it to age 19, but anyway, even the age.
So this might be out.
18,
this is probably.
No, it's in. Even the way you said it, 12 to 18, and I was thinking 12 to 19. It's in. It's
okay,
18.
it's in. Great. Then what we need to do for this to be in, right? So, or young adults.
Adults, yeah. Oh, so we need to change the term, and then it would now be in, right?
Young adults. And we're going to change this, make this all or as well. We're going to do what we did before.
With the capital.
Yeah. Or adolescent, young people, young person, youth. So let's see if
this has been instructive. Hopefully you send me this and I should be able to. Yeah.
Really good.
This has been really helpful.
I want to see if we can get middleware in there. And then I think we're gonna have to stop to go to the shoot. Exactly. Let me delete this. Hang on. There's a lot to there's
really helpful.
a lot that you've got to remember as you go through this. Add to the history. And when you're doing it for the first time, it's this mesh can just go there, or let's get this in there. Let's just do our mesh as a history, but this needs to be title and abstract. And then finally our digital block in the title abstract, add to history. Now we're ready to combine. I hope this gets middleware. If so, then I think we are at least done for now. Yeah. So let's search this. Numbers dropped a little bit because I hadn't we added all the ors and constrained this to title and abstract. And middleware author. Okay.
You sure it's not middleware the right way?
Still no, not.
I don't think middleware is spelled that way. It's MEDDEL. Look how he spelled his name.
Oh, did I spell the name wrong?
Yeah, look at his name.
I could have just spelled the name wrong.
Look at his name in the Word document.
Yeah, let's look. No.
Not that way. It's middle weird.
Anything been middleware.
Yes,
now, yes. That could be a reason it's
you have to have the
not
name,
hitting.
Right. Yep.
Well spotted. Okay, let's hope this works. 3. Okay. So I'm feeling good that this got it now. Yep. It's in here.
Yeah, well, this is
Susan, I'm really happy with the way the search is looking. It's getting and that's exactly was the idea with the Kajabi worksheets, that if you these type 2 errors are really important to spot because they tell us we need to refine our search, and they'll help you diagnose some things that might not be working. This looks really nicely optimized to me now. I'm really happy with this.